Congratulations. The show is so cool. I'm obsessed with it. I have to ask, which touched superpower that exists so far is your favorite? And I'd like to hear that from both of you. Zachary, if you could start, I'd like to know which touched, special power is your fave.
Ooh.
Oh.
My fave right now. Maybe penances.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe penances. It changes. Yeah. Every episode I watch.
Yeah.
I love it. And then what about you, Dennis?
Yeah, I agree with Zachary in that it changes. And, having just seen that episode, I would say Mary's because, she brings joy and hope and something to everybody. And I think that's really cool. Plus, it's a great visual, Yeah. I love that.
Rochelle, maybe you could start. If you could make up a superpower that you'd like to see inevitably on the series, have you thought about that before? Anything that hasn't happened yet?
Yeah, I would love to see if some. Oh, she can do that. I would love to see someone fly, and I literally suddenly had to make sure that no one does fly, and I had just given my brain just literally farted like shit. Have you just given a spoiler away? But I would love to see someone fly. And then I was gonna, it's so funny, this is where my head's at today. I was gonna say, do you know what would be really cool if you could see in the future? I mean, like, that would be amazing if I just made that up. And I was like, Michelle, that's like the lead of the show. So I'll stick with flying. Yeah,
love it.
Thank
Perfect
you.
What about you, Vinny?
I think you've got to have the classic invisibility. Everybody loves that. Everybody, that's the one I like to see in anything because it's so sneaky and everyone just craves that sneak.
Oh, yeah. Imagine everything we could see behind the scenes. It would be so fascinating.
Yeah, that's the top one for me. But will it appear? Who knows?
Who knows? That's a really great question. If you could have your own, what would it be? Then you said invisibility, and I was like, oh, 100%. Also flying, I heard flying was a good option.
We've been there.
It's called taste control. No matter what I'm eating, I can decide what it is. So I can eat wood chips, and I can decide that it is truffle linguine.
Wow, that's a
taste
good
And
control.
tell me if this is the correct production term, that there was double banking on this show. So I don't know if I got it right, but so for instance, if you guys had a great location, you would shoot multiple scenes there. It wasn't necessarily in chronological order, the shooting schedule. If is that true, A? Because that's what I read. So I don't know if that's true. And B, is it harder as an actor to execute shooting in that way when the show is already so many layers and so creative and mystic, etc.?
Yeah, I think for me, yeah, I had a hell of a lot more time. It felt, I think we've all, we're all kind of in and out at sporadic times, but I had a lot of time just to sit and plot Melody's journey, because even though she's talked about a lot and is such a presence, I'm not in that much. So for me, in that respect, it was quite, I made sure I just understood the journey and we could only really, any of us, plot as far as the however many scripts came to us, and also the Joss would tell us about potential storylines in the future, and and that would kind of keep us interested and more often than not take us on journeys that we never thought were possible.
This is an incredible cast. I geeked out. So many people associated with the show. Pip, Dennis. Is there anybody, Rochelle and Vinny both, is there anybody that you were geeking out over when you saw the list of your coworkers?
I mean, yeah, like, yes. Mine was Eleanor. I think she's great, and she's so lovely. and Amy, and Vinny, and there are so many. There are so many. Like, often before you do jobs, like, I have a rule: I don't Google anyone. So it's more as in, yeah, because I feel like it's important to go into work on a kind of quite an even playing field, and to not feel intimidated, and to feel really playful and really safe and fun, and it be fun, not like, oh my god. Of course you're respectful, but you're respectful to everyone, no matter who they are. So it's been wonderful to sort of then get to know people and then Google them and be like, wow, and you're amazing. Like, you know, you're incredibly successful and you're such a babe. Like, how cool is that?
That's a great rule. I love that. What about you, Vinny?
Yeah, I think Pip was one for me, who at the read through I was like, because Pip has been in everything. He just pops up with a different mustache and a different house. And so I'm looking at him across the room and I'm like, I swear, like, he looks like 10, 15 people from series that I've seen. And then I was like, that's because he is 10, 15 people. So that was cool. And I spent the first few days on set when he was around, just like trying to like make him laugh and trying to be liked by Pip Torrens. That's my sad little admission. But yeah, across the board, it was exciting, and the pressure was on, definitely, because this is, as you say, like, there's a lot of talent there to stand next to and pull your weight.
Oh, but I mean, both of you do. I mean, it's incredible. Like, this show is so crazy, so fun. I'm so impressed with the both of you. So I highly doubt that it took Pip very long to love you, Benny. You know, Dennis, this is an incredible, huge cast. We kind of touched base on that. I mean, Pip, there were so many names that just blew off the screen when I read the initial announcement. Were you excited to work with anyone specifically? Have you wanted to work with anybody in the past that's involved in this, and you were just psyched?
Totally. I mean, people who I didn't know coming in, I now feel idiotic not knowing, because they're so good, you know. Again, Zachary and I haven't worked together. I can't wait for that to happen. That will be an amazing day.
That'll be amazing.
You know, I think Tom Riley's doing beautiful work. I think Jim Norton's doing beautiful work. Pip Torrens I knew from The Crown and was like, oh my God, you're Tommy, a different wig. You know, Olivia Williams got me the job, and so it's such a joy to be working with her. Olivia and I were doing Tartuffe at the National, and she came in on our first preview, and she was like, I got you a job. And I was like, what? And she had talked me up, and then I went in and then interviewed. But so to work with Olivia I loved working with her in Tartuffe. I think she's extraordinary. I love working with her in this. I had the great joy of working with Amy and with Laura both. You know, I hope I get the opportunity to work with everybody in this cast, because as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh my God, what a good actor. Oh my God, what a good actor. Oh my God, what a good actor, you know?
Yeah, especially some of the younger cast. I'm just enamored by them. They are brilliant. I don't know, did you guys get to see any episodes? Have you seen any episodes early, or are you just seeing the trailer?
1 to 4.
Okay, so is there anything, I know you're reading this stuff on paper, is there anything you saw, whether it was in the trailer or on the show? Is it the glitter falling from the sky? Is there anything you've seen that has really just shook you, that's taken you back? Like, God, this is more beautiful than I ever imagined it could be.
The Galanthi, I kept seeing that, because that was always the mystery thing, where it would, like, in the scripts, it wasn't really ever fully described. So that would always be the question, like, but what does the Galanthi look like? What is the Galanthi? So seeing that at the end of episode 1, sort of like through the sky in this Victorian setting, for me was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, because it's just your imagination, isn't it? And no one really knew. So it was that felt like a lovely surprise.
Absolutely. Vinny?
Yeah, I think my brain just wanted to see what we were sort of imagining in the scenes between Rochelle and I. So I wanted to see the fire. And then obviously, like, from the word go, it's there. And I was just like, yep, that is coming out of our hands. So that, yeah, for me, it's really simple, but you're like, yeah. you don't know what you're you haven't seen the beauty of your own ability in the show until you've seen the full effects. So yeah, it was cool. The firepower is just unbelievably cool.
Oh, Vinny, you're gonna make me blush. If I wasn't caked under so much makeup, I'm blushing under here. I really am.
I'll coax it out.
But we have.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on. No, I'm saying because we get on. We've worked together. Most of our scenes are together, Vinny and I. So it's just hilarious. Like it's hilarious to then see it and see us and see like good.
The perfect pairing. Just kind of briefly touched base on this. I know you've had an opportunity to see some of the episodes. Has anything visually struck you like that is incredible? I never could have even imagined something so beautiful or unique.
Repeat the question, please.
Oh, at production wise, after you've sat down and seen the episodes, what is something visually stimulating to you? Is it the voice? Is it the glitter falling from the sky?
Visually stimulating. Bonfire Annie's fire, the way her fire, comes on board, and
her whole look. My God, her whole look.
The whole look,
Jesus.
yeah, everything, God. Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
Dennis, was it that beautiful voice for you?
What's that, Bonfire Annie?
Oh no! Was it the scene where she's singing?
Oh yeah, I think visually, I think editing wise is what I'm struck with, the juxtaposition of the stories and how we're mashing up storylines. As you know, the thing that sticks out in my head is the one where we're showing a coffin being lowered in or coffin being carried, at the same time showing the men at the docks carrying crates. And there's a lot of that sort of back and forth mashup, and I think that's really powerful editing. And I just think as the show, the look of the show is original and at such a high level. It's HBO, man. They always do this.
That's all right.
It's so brilliant. I love it. And I only have like a minute or so left with you, and I don't want to make this a specifically Amy question, although I loved your attire. You're in these great costumes. How is that? We love watching it, but is it like a dread to put it all on, or is it as fun to wear it as it is to watch it? And that's either one of you that feels comfortable answering that. I'd love to hear from.
Well, my costumes are many. Not today, as Melody.
Are you having to like get yourself into corsets and everything, or is that just old school? It's like Spanx now. They fake it till they make it.
Well, I think fake it. Ben's got a corset. Do you not, Ben?
I do, but it's not costume. It's just my own girdle.
All right, okay, touché.
No, I mean, I just wear the same thing. So it's so easy for me. I just wear the same thing every day. It's just
that's true.
Lovely, fun.
Well, you're beautiful. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much, Ben. I'm so excited for the show, and I appreciate your time today. Have a great day.
You too, Kinsey. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks
your
very much.
enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Your life is about to explode. It's going to change, and I'm so excited to see it because you've done an incredible job, and this show is wild.
Thank you. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Take care.